Hello, welcome guys to another YouTube video. So today it's a little bit different video. So we're not creating workflows. We actually explaining how to use N8N. For you that they don't know, so N8N is one of the most powerful tool to start your AI automation. Of course, we have a lot of different tools like Zapier, Make.com, all these tools. But for me, I'm using N8N. Well, I found it like it's a little bit more advanced. There are like AI tools that can help you. A lot of integrations. Also, have a lot of integrations. I know this, but yeah, I'm using N8N here. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is our main page of N8N. Okay, when you just search for N8N, this is the main page. If you don't have an account, so you can simply go there, get started, and then you'll be able to create your account. It's very simple, straightforward. You just put your full name, company email, and confirm it. It's not a company email, it's just your email address, then your password, and then the account name. And you have 14 days free trial. Okay, so I always use this one because I already have a local host on my laptop, but let's do this for later. Okay, so after you just sign in, you'll have this page. Just create workflow. So you'll have this page. You'll have like first start from scratch. You just click on this one and you'll have this page. This is the N8N canvas. So here where the magic happened. Okay. So the first thing that we have, this is add first step. Add first step, this is to start your workflow. And of course, in order to start a workflow, so it's called start. So it's a trigger. So you need a trigger. And we have different and various of triggers that you can use. But before we start with the triggers, let me just show you a few things. So here, for example, we have tidy up. Tidy up means if you have like a messy workflow, it's like everywhere. So you can just click on this one and it will organize it for you. It will be a little bit organized. Then you have zoom in and zoom out, but you don't really need it if you are using Windows. So you can just hit on your keyboard control and then just use the mouse like this. And then you have zoom to fit. So this to fit on the screen itself. Then we have here at the left side, we have templates. Templates means that let's click on this one. Let me show you. So templates, it's already a pre-made template. So like we have other people that they already created an actual workflow and it is working. And you can just take this template. Most of it are free templates. But for my advice, if you are a beginner, don't start with this one because it's required a lot of integrations, a lot of API calls. It's better to do it by yourself just to know everything and every detail about the workflow. But if you already know what you're doing, so you can go ahead. You can just search for the project that you want. You have here like, let's say for example, sales. Just hit enter and you have all the sales workflow that you can ever imagine or you need. Okay, but I don't use it for myself. Let's go back to our main page here. And of course you have the new things when you do an update. You have here settings and sign out, you know, like normal things that we don't really use for now. And this is what I was talking about. This is called Ask Assistant. So this is an AI assistant. It's only in N8N. So I didn't find it in any other platform. Maybe it's another platform, but I didn't find it. You can tell me in the comment below. And I only found it here in N8N. It's really helpful. And let's say, for example, that I got an error in my workflow. So I just ask this tool and it tells me exactly where is the actual error. And sometimes it gives me a fix for this error. Okay, because of course we will always have errors in our workflows, always. So yeah, and that's it. Let's hit here at first step. Let me show you the triggers. Okay, so those are the triggers. You have trigger manually. So trigger manually means that let's click here. Trigger manually, it only triggers if you only click this button, execute workflow. It will only trigger like this. This is the trigger manually. Let's see the other ones. we have on app event. On app events means that it depends on the app that you will choose, and that's mean if you like receive a message or receive something, or if something happened in this app, it's like an action happen within this app, so it will trigger the whole workflow. This is very helpful in a lot of cases. We will see it later, but yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of apps that you can use. Let's check the other one. We have here on webhook call. Okay, so on webhook call, that's how we can describe it. So of course we have here test URL, production URL. So webhook call means that if I have a different website or a different app and it doesn't have a node or integration here in N8N, so I integrate this workflow with the node called webhook call. So I take this link. Let's take the production because when you do it active, so we will use the production, and copy this link and go to any website that we need, and then paste this one. But of course, in a specific area in this website or in a specific app, in order to like hook it with our workflow. And of course, the first method will not be get, it will be post, because you are posting this request for this app. Well, it's actually depends on a lot of things, but usually we use post and get. So it differs from a lot of apps and a lot of websites. But now you understand what is the webhook call. So the webhook is just a node that connects a different website or a different app that doesn't have integration in N8N. Okay, let's see the other ones. We have here also on form submission. Okay, on form submission mean that this is a form that you can see here, add form element. You can add any element. You have text, you have file, you have email, you have a lot of things here. So you can add a specific thing like a text or an email or a file. And this one, sometimes we use it for recruiters. So like there are various websites that we sell this workflow. We will do another workflow later, but we sell it to HR, for example. And if they want to recruit some people in a specific niche or a specific type of business, so they do this form and they fill the form and then they start the whole workflow. And I tell you also what they do with this workflow. But this is just a form submission. All you need, just type everything like what's your name, see, field name here, what's your name, or what's your email address, your phone number, what is your skills, what is your qualifications. It's a lot of things that you can do. Okay, this was the form. And now we have when executed by another workflow. So sometimes we have a very big workflow that requires us to do another sub workflow. It will be faster, easier, because when you have a lot of people using the same workflow, let's say for example that you have a WhatsApp agent and you sell it to a sales company or even a gym, and a lot of agent or a lot of clients, they using the app at the same time. Let's say 1,000 clients using the same app and chatting with it at the same time. So it's always better to use this node. So this will be much easier. Let's say for example that your agent is sending emails or it's doing like booking on calendar, doing a lot of things. So it cannot do it at the same time if it's only one workflow. It will have it on queue. So of course we don't need this. So that's why we always use when executed by another workflow. So this one is very helpful. We use it a lot, and I will show you later how we can use this one. Let's see the other one. Okay, on chat message. So this is an integrated chat in N8N. This, see, if we have an open chat, so we can chat with it like, hi, how are you? We can chat with the actual agent itself through N8N. And also, you know, if you turned on this one, make it public. So that's mean you can click this URL, you can send it to your friends, you can send it to anyone in general. And this one, after you make your workflow, so they will also be able to chat with the agent and use the workflow. So this one, we can change it with a lot of things. Exactly the same chat. Like, let's see, this is a chat node in N8N. But if we did this, let's use Telegram, for example, on message. So this one is exactly the same. Also, you can chat with it, but this will be through Telegram. So it's, in general, it's a chat node that you can chat with it. Either with the chat node already integrated in N8N, you can take the link and send it to anyone, or you can just use Telegram, WhatsApp, any chat application. Okay. And this when running evaluation. So this is a new thing in N8N, because sometimes when you have like a big workflow or a complicated workflow, or even you just want to evaluate your workflow, so you have to have this node, because if you see here at the top, you have editor executions and you have evaluations. When you click here, evaluation, let's say it's Seif. Okay, you will need to do the workflow in the database, all things here, but that's what I mean. So here it will be run in editor, and this will evaluate your workflow if it's working fast, because this is very important, especially in B2B, if you want to sell it to a business. So of course we need to respond very fast. Also, sorry about this. So, and also you can use it to check if there is any errors or the workflow, like you need to cut it. Let's say, for example, that you did multiple nodes that you don't even need it, like merge node and if node and switch node, and maybe you don't need all this node. Maybe you can just replace it with a code node. So it's better to have this evaluation. It will be much better, but this is for certain workflows. You don't, for me, myself, I don't use it much. And we have here other ways. Other ways mean that we have email trigger. So this is IMAP. So this is to configure your email directly without like using Outlook or using Gmail. And this is, let's say, so you just put your credentials here, and it's very basic, very simple. So we don't actually use it. We don't need it. But I just thought to let you know about it. And we have here errorbug. Errorbug is actually very, very important. You can just use errorbug and just have here Telegram, for example. Why I always choose Telegram? Because it's much easier for me. I use it for myself. Yes, this one. Okay. So that's it. This is actually the workflow. But what this do, so when we have a workflow and sometimes you just turn it inactive from this button, but then maybe how do you will know that this workflow have an error? So you need to do this error trigger. So this error trigger, so let you know that there's an error in the workflow, that you need to make sure that you go to this workflow and just fix this error, because sometimes the agent fails, the code node doesn't read, a lot of errors that may be happening and you don't even know about it. So this is very helpful. Let's see others. Okay, we have here MCP server trigger. Okay, so this is a totally different discussion. It's totally different video, because MCP servers, yeah, it's need a lot of explanation. I'll explain it later, but just to sum it up for you, remember the execute by another workflow. So it's like technically maybe the same idea. It just, other than using the whole main database, or other than getting like if you have like a client or a sales job that you are getting their database and you put it in Pinecone, Superbase, or even Google Sheets. So actually it's using this MCP server. So you let the agent know to go directly to their website or their database directly without you uploading their database. So it's a lot of things here that I need to explain it by details, but this will be a different video because this is a very interesting topic. Okay, so now those are all the triggers that we all use. And there are very, very important triggers that we use actually. So I hope you know now how you use your triggers. And if you need any explanation about the triggers, you can just comment below, or you can check my free Skool community. You will have everything in details. And if you have any question, you can ask me. I'm here to help. And also, let's just learn from each other. So if you know something, or if there is different explanation, or there's a new thing in N8N, or even actually if there is another platform that have this AI assistant, you can tell me and let's check it together. And this is just the last thing I forgot to tell you. So this is if we already have a workflow. Let's say, for example, that we here have the trigger. Let's put the agent. And okay, so it will be this OpenAI, because I already have OpenAI. For example, let's see, we have this one. Okay, so we can download it, and when you download it, you can open it in JSON because it's already a JSON file. This is just no code platform. This is the actual workflow that we have now. So this JSON is this one. Okay, what good about this, that you can just delete it. Let's say, for example, that you don't know how to build workflows, or you need a pre-built template. You can just click here, import from file, and this is it. See, simple as this. This is actually the same templates that I showed you before at the first of the video. Templates, you can get it. It's exactly work the same thing. But sometimes, you know, why I'm using it for myself, because I have two accounts. I have cloud account and I have local account. Okay, so I want to move things between both of them. So I just download it and import it for the other account. So it's much faster, much easier. You don't need to start from the beginning if you already know some things about N8N. So yeah, this one is very helpful. I use it a lot. And you have rename, duplicate, change owner, all things here that you can do. So this was just very basic examples of things that you can use in N8N. And if you need anything, if you there are more things that we can add, just hit the comment down below and let me know, and let's automate together. In the other tutorials, other videos, we will explain how workflows, how we can create it, and especially how we can create workflows that you can actually sell it to a real clients, how you can get leads, how you can send cold emails, a lot of things that we will discuss later. So I hope you like this video. I'm still new to YouTube. I'm still learning how to create videos. So I hope you guys, everything will be okay, and see you on the next one.